Hello, everybody. Today I decided to download 5.6 for the Unreal Engine. And got to play around with the Metahuman creator, which is built inside. It took me, this is just me playing around with it for an evening. But the first thing I did was take a 3D scan of a character and made a basic Metahuman out of it. I didn't really know what to do, so I did the best thing I could. I just broke it. I just went inside and tried breaking it as much as I can, and it worked. I think I have a pretty easy system of working with MetaHuman. So we're gonna take this character here. I think I named him Larry or something. Yeah, I think I named him Larry. Um, or that's what the model came in. Probably the name of the model. I don't remember, but so we'll bring him in and turn him into a metahuman. So yeah, this is the character I was working with. This is from a 3D scan. So it turned out pretty well. So we're going to do the same thing for Larry. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install it, but you also want to go in here. So let's actually go into your Epic Games launcher. You're going to need the, obviously, for those who want to install the Unreal Engine, you're going to need the Epic Games launcher. If you don't have it, it's probably not going to work for you. So install the launcher, have an account, and then install the Unreal Engine. So that's how it works. 5.6, you go to options. So first thing we need to do is Metahuman Creator Core Data. You want to make sure that's selected. So just letting you know before you do that. So just make sure you click on that. All right, so I'm just going to make a new folder and get Larry here. So this is Larry. Let's get Larry's data in. First thing I'm going to do is just get a color map. I think he has teeth too, but we'll worry about that. I'm gonna just rename it. Okay, and I'm also going to create a material. There we go. There we are. So let's go and get, oops, sorry, just make sure. Oh. And let me get this out of the way so everyone can see it here. So I don't remember exactly where I got this model from, sorry. But there's a couple sites you can go to. Texturing XYZ is pretty decent. There's also like 3D head scan. Sorry, 3D, let me check what the site was called. 3D Scan Store, maybe? I don't know. There's a couple of places you can go to for your characters. I don't remember where I got Larry from. So just bring him in. Okay, just make sure combine stack meshes. Okay, so import and see if it works. Maybe not. Tell you what, we'll put OBJ doesn't want to play nice, so we're gonna do this in FBX. So I just went to Blender here quickly. Yeah, we're not. All right, so okay, so we have another issue here. Sorry, so we're having a lot of bugs. Sorry about that. The previous 3D scan had it like at a pretty neutral. Okay. All right, so first thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and make ourselves a metahuman. So the first thing you're going to do is make an identity. So MI for metahuman identity, and then Larry. All right, sorry, it's freezing up on me. Okay, so it's going to be blank. First thing you need to do is you need to create a mesh. And we're going to import Larry in. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to center this camera here just a bit. We could actually, not sure about the skin, but we'll see if we can keep it, keep the skin, or try to. But I think this could be fine. The first thing we need to do is make sure it's unlit. Okay. And sorry, let's get our field of view to at least 20. There we go. And you want to be kind of close to the center of the frame, just like this. There we go. So let's do something called promote frame. Yes. And now we can do track markers. Now, actually, I might have actually another problem here. I just want to make sure. I want to double check. Let's make sure that we have eyeballs here. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, and not only that, but let's also combine it together. I just want to make sure that data is, as, the best we can get. So yeah, we'll have to throw this away again. Sorry about that. The data, let's make sure that this is, we'll take care of this again. So as you can tell, it's actually what it's doing right now. It made a little skeleton mesh, but there's something with the eyes. I just want to make sure, I want to make sure it's all good before we do anything. JPEG, and let's do eye color here. Just throw that in. Yep. And we'll bring in the stack mesh again. There we go. Much better. All right, so let's do that again. Metahuman identity. Okay, so we need to create component from mesh. There we go. Unlit. And I think we can close out a blender. Oops. Come on, you. You want to zoom in a bit, just like that right there. So we can just take the model, bring it a little closer, just like that. There we go. Promote frame, yes, and trackers. There we go, much better. I think that's better. One more detail, good. So what you need to do is identity solve. Click on that. So we go to B. We'll go to frame the camera here. So you can easily see what it does. It kind of captures it. Oops, sorry. Captures the face pretty well. So we'll just go back to the lock and go back to A. And now we're just going to create the identity. Okay. So it should make the identity here. Yep, there we go. And we're going to save everything. So next is you're going to create a metahuman. Okay. So here we are, it's a neutral face and everything, so just, yeah. We have a neutral face, but how do you get Larry's face to this character? Easy, you go to conform from identity, and then let's not use the eye. Well, could we use eye meshes? Let's go see. No, I wouldn't use the eye meshes. There we go. So it's fairly simple to do. Then once we get the body, you know, you can base it off of a couple characters too. Like we can do, you know, you can change the body a bit. There we go. All right. And not only that, but you can also go to model. So you can actually make adjustments to as well, make some changes down to the body parameter, even height. So what's 183 centimeters to feet? So about 6 feet. Okay. So good. Got the head. Yeah, there we go. You can change the skin tone too. So and then what you can do is go to eyes. So change preset eyes here. And then, you know, let's go something like that. Yep. And there you can go to details and change the color. Alright, it's kind of freezing up on me, but yep. Let's see. And then, you know, you can have hair. Let's see. You know, anything small or something like this, or can I show you it's a groom? Same thing here, so we can go details. can change. We'll wait till the groom binding works. Something like that. You can change the hairstyle and color and everything. Oh, you know, something like this here. Let's see. So you can tell this is not you're not dealing with hair cards as much. This is groom, so it's gonna tax your system a bit. So just keep that in mind. That, but they also have they also have facial hair too, just in case. All groom assets. So yeah, this could easily tax your system. And clothing, you know, let's see what we have for clothing. Metahuman does have a couple things for clothing, but yeah, let's go with this here quickly. So go to outfits. There's a little thing you have to do for this free outfit thing. It's kind of a pain in the ass, gonna be honest with you. There we go. You have to go in and make a new folder and everything, but yeah, that'll do it. Pretty easy. What you do next is you want to go up to here, and it's going to create the fit. It's going to get everything all using that thing. Definitely not. No, it's even kind of tough on my system, but I can see you can export them. Yeah. Oh, definitely. And you kind of saw what I did. This was just a 3D mesh. In fact, we can look into. I saw another model. I can get that model in. But yeah, this little outfit's for free. I think for Fab. I need to look more into it because I'm gonna be honest. Costumes, I'm still working on. I'm still trying to find out how to fix that or get used to the idea of bringing costumes in and all that. So it may take a long time. So it's going to prepare for the groom. Okay, let's let it play out a bit. I need to get a better computer. So it's kind of going through the face and everything. Okay. Now that we can also go in and change lighting too. Just to get you an idea what your characters look like. No, but it's fairly easy to do though. Like I just found this character and now he's in Unreal Engine. We just need to look. The one thing for Unreal is, and someone told me about this way back when about Metatailor or something, so we can get that. And I really need to look into it, look into this process, how to do it effectively. Not bad, not bad at all. So once that's done, usually I'm just going to save, and the next thing we need to do is we need to go into assembly. Oh, sorry, we need to download texture source. I'm just going to do 4K. Yeah, I just got to get the outfit to work on this. I bet that, but there's also a tool that I like to use. Whoops. Yeah, let's get. Sorry, we're gonna bring back the character here. I messed up. Oops. This was just me messing around with it for throughout the evening, so now that's done and everything. What I might do is I might save this. Like I'm gonna save this just in case. I'll save this project file if I need to make characters or get go back to it as a reference. Sorry. And you go, yeah. So sorry. Yeah. So if I need to do characters or something, I can go back to this and just migrate them. But yeah, once you're done, once you download the texture source, you go to assembly, and it's going to kind of get everything ready, so you can use it in your sequences. Which we'll see if I can find something. We'll probably download an animation set to show you. I'm honestly waiting for this to improve a bit, so I'm waiting for this for 5.5 or 5.6. It's still at 5.5. This is a really good animation tool. I'm looking into others as well. Because eventually, once I get it, once I get a better card and everything, I'm thinking about just doing like a film in Metahuman. I'm looking into the idea right now and seeing what I can pull off. So right now it's just making the character. Let's see what we need to do next. I guess we can do one more. What do I have for outfits? Okay. So, all right. So yeah, it's just the character is now done here. So if we go to, yeah, we even see it. So just drag him in. And what we can do is let's go to Fab. What do I have? Yeah, let's go with mocap online. So, yes, animation. Let's just do group motion. Look around. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Let's retarget the animation, and there you go. All right, export the animation, and let's go with Metahuman. Just put that where, yep, and there we go. So, easy to do. So if we make a new level sequence here, and let's get Larry here. So obviously it's going to go into the control rig. Oop. I don't need that, but for the face maybe, but not for the body yet. We can also bake the animation in, but that's a much later topic. So let's just do that. And play. And there we go. Easy, very easy to do. Facial animation, I'm kind of looking into what I can use. I'm probably looking into my iPhone, to be honest with you, but then maybe I'll look into iclone animation, see how well that'll work when it comes to translating. Because if we can get a pretty decent animation here, we can get a decent animation system out of it. This could be quite a game changer. So it just needs more outfits. Metahuman needs a lot more outfits and everything. But yeah, it's very intensive. I have a feeling I'm streaming right now and it's causing issues for me, but so this could be a pretty decent alternative for anybody who wants to try like making characters and they just don't know where to start. You can also, what you can do is, I think I have a couple, I remember getting a couple of I think you can do it. I think you can add let me check. I don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yes, I believe you can. Yeah. So looks like the outfit thing could work, but yeah. Yeah. I think, shoot, to be honest with you, how I would have to improve my get a better graphics card and my computer and everything. Well, my CPU and everything is fine. It's just I need a better card and a new power supply unit, but I wonder how Rococo is going to work with this. I'm probably going to have to get my studio thing updated, but interesting. Yeah. I mean, like once like everything catches up with 5.6, because this came out not too long ago. Shoot, I might need to talk to somebody about this. If we can get good animation, like facial animation and everything. Now I'm just thinking like what we could do with this shit. All right, let's bring in one more. I think this is from Texturing XYZ. So let's do one more characters just to go through it one more time with everybody. All I'm gonna say is, like, there's a lot of freaking power behind this, people. There is so much power. You can even take like character scans or something. And if you can get somebody with Matt Taylor or whatever can work with it, a good 3D artist. And you can work with iclone, get animation from iclone. Get the animation, retarget it, maybe make some adjustments here and there. Then you can work with facial animation, maybe with iclone, or I know they have a tool for lip syncing in Unreal Engine. We'll have to compare the two, see how it works, and eventually I have to find out how to do it. But you have unlimited potential. Let's see, I don't. I'm telling you, there's. Okay, so we may have to flip it 90 degrees. The snapshot. Yeah, I think they just updated for Android. I'm still on my iPhone, so I have an old iPhone 12. I'm I'm on. This is something I want to say. Hmm. Sorry, we need to be an identity. I'm just. This is what happens when I'm just thinking. Okay, so let's see, 20 right there. Sorry, this is freezing up. Okay. What is it? Oh, okay, I'm having issues here. It's yeah. I do get it. It's like it's sort of there, you know. Something's not right. Here, let me log out of this for a second. Sort of freezing on me right now, but eventually, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a little video on this once I get the hang of it. Let's close out of this because there's probably a bug. Sure. What? Well, that's the end of that. Oh well. Probably gonna call it a night. Shoot. Hopefully I didn't lose that file. No. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to Endgame. Get that done. Took a break from it tonight. So oh well. Hopefully that helps people. If anyone has any questions, let me know. I'm gonna make a video on this, probably a lot more detailed, and explain it. So if anyone wants to make a metahuman, they can. Just let you know. It's fairly simple. It's a little bit intensive. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. See ya.